Oh man, I almost forgot to make a video about this. This is super important for my fellow musicians. So we go to Heathrow to fly to Norway, and I was bringing two instruments that my bandmate Freddie had left in Nashville. I brought them with me here to London, and now a year later, going to Norway, I'm going to take him his guitar and his banjo, and they're very important to him. They both gained value while they were sitting in my closet in Nashville. There's an important lesson. And so I told him we were coming. We checked the guitar because the guitar was in a road sort of case. It was a hard case. It was well enough to protect the guitar. So we checked that. We couldn't take both on board. And I remember flying a few years ago, and Ashley Campbell, Glenn Campbell's daughter, was flying on the same flight, and she had a banjo. And I was like, oh, they let you take that on board? She's like, yeah, they let banjos on board. They won't let guitars on board anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't play banjo, but that's a good thing to know. So here I am with Freddie's banjo. So I'm like, well, this is as small and compact an instrument as you could have. It's in a soft case, so I can't check it. Not that I would anyway, because banjos are pretty fragile. So I'm like, cool. So we check the guitar, we check our luggage, and I'm walking away. And supervisor dude goes, you bought a seat for that other instrument? And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you have a ticket for that. And I'm like, what do you mean? We're going to put it in the overhead. It's a banjo. It's this big. Oh, no. You have to have a ticket for it. And so anyway, long story short, I reasoned with him. I didn't get upset, maybe like this close to upset, but I reasoned with him and said, please, look, this is going to fit. I know it's a smaller plane. This isn't a big 747 or whatever, but like, this will definitely fit up there. And he's like, yeah, but we have everybody wants to bring their onboard rollies and stuff, and it's always over stuff, which it was, to his credit. It was pretty bad. Like, a few people, I don't know what they did with them, but let them check it. Like, they offered free checking for your little rollie. You just want to have it with you to get off the plane. Like, if you're connecting, I understand, but come on. Otherwise, they're going to do it for free. Let them take it. I digress. Then I said, look, man, I promise you it will go above, and I'll put our little bag in front of it, the neck, where it meets the body, and then there'll still be room for someone else to. Anyway, it took quite a bit of convincing, but he let us go. And he was he was like, well, they'll decide when you get there, kind of thing. It worked. But the lesson here is they're not letting you get on board with a guitar anymore. So if you've got a soft case, you are screwed, my friends. You are not getting that guitar on board. And I don't know what happens then. I've gate checked a soft case once and got lucky, but I would not want to do that more than once. I didn't even want to do it that time. So that's the lesson now to learn, to know they're not letting us take our guitars on board anymore for any reason, unless it's a super big plane.